All right, we are live with the TTS League Secret Wars Finals. We finally got into the last matchup here. It is Johnny Pastrami on Apocalypse going up against Diomlord on Asgard. I've got Caller joining me for commentary today, and as we get started here, we've also got Shadow Marvel, one of the tournament organizers from the Infinity Watch, to introduce us. How's it going?
Going well.
Hey,
Is this my start? Is that my cue?
Yeah, that's your cue,
that's
man.
your cue.
It's all you. You're in charge.
Well, I won't take up too much of time because I'm sure everyone, whoever is here to watch these fantastic players battle it out. But we, as the Infinity Watch, this is something we've been working out. This is an entire year leading up to this point. These all 300 and some odd unique combatants have been fighting it out to build up their credibility, to go into this invitational, to decide who is the one true champion of 2025. And the Beyonder has chosen Diomlord and Johnny Pastrami as his potential champions. And after this wonderful cast, we'll find out who's going to be that winner. But before that, just a couple of thank yous, because there is a lot of people who make this happen. First and foremost, the players. All 300 plus, almost 400 players who came and contributed and played and had fun, whether competitively or casually. You all made this possible, and we thank every one of you, as well as all of those who gave their feedback for the survey. Your voices have been heard. I'd also want to thank the Infinity Watch, all the tournament organizers who have been part of this. Every one of them worked really hard to keep things straight, and we got a lot of feedback about how great all of them have been doing, and they are all wonderful. I talk to them almost daily. They're wonderful. And of course, in case you aren't aware, Carl, thank you, Carl, for picking up where Llama took off and making this mod even better than it's ever been. It's fantastic. The amount of work Carl puts into this mod is quite astonishing. It's nothing like I've ever seen before. So thank you, Carl. I also want to put a thank you for the streamers, the people who come and show it, like Nobility yourself. The people want streamers. One thing we heard overwhelmingly from the survey was they want more streams, more streamers, more access to seeing great players play, and probably even mediocre players play, whatever. They just want to see MCP, and so thank you to all the streamers. And if anybody's out there thinking about streaming, jump on. It does just get the, what is it, OBS, OSD?
Yeah, OBS.
Whatever. OBS, just get it OBS, get it sorted. I'm sure any streamer that is currently working will help you out and tell you how to start up a stream and get more streamers out there, get more content out there. And other than that, after this is over, hopefully in about a week or so, we'll have the information about 2026 season. We're very excited. The format I'm announcing right now will remain this format. Overwhelmingly, people voted to maintain this format of crisis events leading to this invitational. That is happening in 2026. There will be some minor changes and some changes that will be happening over the course of the year as we try to figure out the logistics of executing some wonderful ideas we heard from your feedback. And outside of that, that's all I have to say. You can stop listening to me meander on about this stuff. Thank you all for everything you've done, and hope you all have a fantastic final match of 2025.
Yay!
Thank you.
I also want to thank the accusers, man.
Yeah, yep.
Like, holy crap! Sorry, Nobility, I just jumped in.
All good.
That
All
wasn't
good.
my intention. Like, holy crap, we wouldn't have this event without you guys. So, also, we want to just tell you how much we love what you do. We're really appreciative, and we know it can be like a thankless task at times.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shadow Marvel, to the rest of you, everyone putting this on behind the scenes. It's great every time. We know people enjoy watching it. I want to piggyback as well and specifically mention, I believe, everyone who did help stream to bring these games to the community. There were quite a few people this time. Lucas came back for a few. We got Nassie, we got
Yay.
Waylon, we got Hyper Viper, Chewy. John Naylor from EU streamed a few of the games. If you haven't checked out their channels, I'm going to link all of them in the YouTube description on this video afterwards. So make sure to go check out their channels. There will be more in the future, I'm sure. And yeah, if anyone else wants to jump on and help us all out, like Shadow Marvel said, reach out. I'll help you get set up.
LCR.
All right, guys.
Cool.
So we are getting underway here. It looks like Johnny won Prio here, and we're on Imkron and Hammers.
Yes, and they have said it's 18 threat coming in.
Perfect. All right.
So, I mean, I think I didn't get a chance to, but I believe Johnny's list. It feels like he's probably gonna go for the classic 5-wide apocalypse here with 4/3s and APOC. I'm thinking Diomlord probably doesn't like Toad, which is the reason I believe he picked 18 threat, because it's most likely that you won't see Toad.
Sure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think 18 is a very strong setup for APOC here, being able to just take all of the 3s with Gambit now. It looks like Diomlord picked board side, as we are on the old rules, as mentioned.
Yes.
So APOC probably not going to be able to deploy to pick up that hammer, which will be annoying round 1 for Johnny. So good choice by Diomlord.
Yeah, it looks like it messes with the standard APOC picks up the hammer round 1.
What do you expect to see from the Asgard side at 18 here?
I mean, I'm not quite sure. I noticed that Diomlord has been playing a lot of Loki, but there could also be like a Mighty Jane. This is Emkron after all, so there's like I could see both of them. Like Mighty Thor, sorry, Jane. They could be either leader, I guess. I would assume we're seeing something like 5-4-4, 3-2 is probably let's see, that's exactly 5-4-4-3-2 is probably something I would guess, but I do know he has Taskmaster in the list, so
okay.
we could see just without a 2 as well, I believe. Let me just double check so I'm not lying now. I didn't have time to check that.
Yeah, no, you're right, he does. He has Loki and Jane in there as the 2 leaders. He does not have a Thor in there at all. And he's got Wong as a 2 in there.
Yes, that's correct. And I know not Wong. He starts a lot of the BS round 1. And I mean, as you mentioned as well, we're on the old rules, and there's a lot of big size things to throw at Apocalypse here. We're looking at 2 size 4s, 3 size 3s, and then a bunch of size 2s as well, which is like some of the few weaknesses that APOC has is a vulnerability to throws, and we know that the Asgard of old brings a lot of the large terrain size throwers.
Yeah, and I would expect to see a few of those on the board, as you mentioned, probably namely Bill, I would guess, would be the most likely. Jane doesn't really have a terrain throw, but
yeah. So looking at this, before in this league, Diomlord, when he played on Imkron, he did play Loki as a leader. He's played Mighty Thor on other threat values, which look to be more sort of spread out. So I would probably guess that we're seeing Loki. He does seem to favor Loki in general, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Loki leadership coming up here.
Sure. Yeah. Loki leadership is still really good. I know a lot of people kind of fell off of it after, the crisis change, when things got a little bit more spread out, a little bit faster scoring. But Diomlord, especially last round, he showed that it's still really effective even on some of the spread out maps, because he played it on a D map in the last round that we saw, and it was very effective.
Yes, that's very cool. So I'm looking at we could see a Rhino coming out here. As well, which I wouldn't hate, being able to robbery the hammers, considering it's one of those stacking extracts, and being able to like stack all the hammers on Rhino and running away with him is a strong play, I would say.
Yeah, especially if you like really need to get a hammer off of an apocalypse, right? Like that's just going to be the best way to do it.
especially since I think the most generally accepted best way of playing into Apocalypse is to sort of ignore him and kill his horsemen. And I think then you probably need a reason, like a way to get the hammers off of APOC.
Yes. Yeah. Let's zoom out a little bit outside of this specific match. Johnny's been having a great year. He won second
Oh
win
yeah.
this year. He was on the squad goals winning team. And then Diomlord, of course, is always strong. Had a strong showing at WTC, and
Yeah.
he's won a TTS league in the past. So
Yes, that's correct.
I'm not surprised to see either of these guys here. And I would,
No, this feels like a very worthy final. I think,
yeah,
like you said, Johnny's been on a roll. He's won a bunch of events. He had like second wind. There was, which were the others? He won so many lunch meets. I don't even know which ones are the ones most important. And then and I know he was off APOC for a while, but then playing like Shadowlands, Daredevil, and then he found his way back to APOC and
yep.
haven't looked back basically.
Yeah, it is really cool to see Asgard here in the finals. Hyper
Yes.
Viper in chat hyping them up. He's a big Asgard guy. But it is cool to see something outside of like the big bads of the year, basically in Apocalypse and Inhumans.
Yeah.
So
So it is interesting. Like we all sort of know that these two are the best things, but I mean, I still see quite a diverse like top 8 in general around events, which I think is pretty cool. And that's sort of telling. I think the difference between the very tippy top and the sort of top has been not as big as it has been in other
right,
in other metas you'd have. That's what I would say.
yeah. I
So
would
coming up
agree.
here, we see the lists are being shown right now. Actually,
Yeah, it looks like you were right. I see a rhino over there. You want to call out these squads?
so we got on Diomlord's side, we have Mighty Thor, Jane, with Bill, Rhino, Valkyrie, and Rocket, and on Johnny's side we have Apocalypse, Magic, Beast, Gambit, and Iceman. It's going to be interesting to see which horseman abilities he puts on Gambit and Iceman, because they're the only ones I would say are in any like question. But I would assume that he's gonna go Famine, Iceman, and Death Gambit. If we look at cards, I don't think there's any surprises either. We have Johnny's rocking the 4 ones you would always be playing, and then his like 5th restricted card is Fallback, because Journey Through Limbo, Brace for Impact, Immortal Servant, and Recalibration Matrix offer you really great protection for APOC. You can move things. Journey Through Limbo is such a versatile card when you're playing APOC. And then on Diomlord's side, we see Brace for Impact, Odin's Blessing. This is a Robbery, Recalibration Matrix, and Doomed Prophecy is probably the most spicy pick here. I would assume it's for like a Valkyrie big round, where she can take down a bunch of things and then probably die.
Yeah, I'd agree. That's probably the intended use, but if
Yes.
it were to come up, Jane is a great Doom Prophecy user late
She
game
is.
to kind of close things out if necessary.
Yeah. And since we know that Johnny has Prio, because the new Prio rules aren't in effect, this deployment is kind of interesting. I would assume we're going to see Iceman on the other side, because I think the first 2 activations you run is almost always Iceman, Famine, or like Gambit Death.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. And I think it's still up in the air which is which, no matter how the deployment goes, because on a map like Imkron, you don't really need to activate Famine first if you're just planning on
No.
sitting them on a back point anyway.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. There's been a comment here about surprised to see Brace on the Asgard side. While yes, that is true, I think the fact that Beast with his throw and Pestilence power, being able to do 2 auto damage by throwing someone and then pinging them, or pinging them first and then throwing them, is one of those things where I think Brace is just worth it. And I think if this was the new rules, I think maybe you just take Indom instead.
Yeah.
Because it has literally the same effect, but it also prevents the displays.
Yep.
I
I agree wholeheartedly.
But I I like the brace simply because of that reason. Like leaving like anyone who's left on 2 and is size 2 or less, which is his entire team except Rhino, is eligible to just die from pestilence, which is one of those things where this is gonna end up badly.
Yes. Which it's almost even more of a talking point against a team like Asgard, where they're
Yes.
relying on Odin's blessing at a certain point to keep something alive. And if you have
Exactly.
Beast with multiple auto 1 points of damage, then that can just
Yeah.
render Odin's completely irrelevant right there.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those things where, because APOC and his team is a lot of like just one attack, or like they have 2 actions, and that's their output for the round.
Yep.
All of the models, except for like Gambit and I guess Iceman beams, and so it's kind of calculable how many attacks you're going to be able to take, and that means that Odin's has high value here. So being able to remove those damage instances is a strong point.
Yes. I'm a little worried about Rocket here. He's got him deployed. Diomlord has Rocket deployed mid, and he could pick up that hammer, right? Because generally, like Rocket with a hammer is
Yeah.
not bad, but
Yeah.
that just seems like a fairly easy target to pick on pretty quickly as you move into round 2.
So the big thing here is considering how the deployment has screwed APOC from picking up a home hammer. I would probably consider, if I think that the intent is for Rocket to pick up the hammer here, I think I would consider having APOC move Famine and attack Rocket if he stays even close to where the hammer is right now, because he can reach any crisis point with a move and Famine hop. And it's still 7 dice versus 2, needing to deal only 4 damage with cover.
Sure.
So it is risky, I would say, but he could also just pick it up and move back slightly, and that puts him out of range.
Chat's a little concerned that we are both pro APOC players here. That wasn't my intent, asking Color to join me today, but it worked out.
The thing is, I think honestly, I think Diomlord has a pretty good team in APOC in general, and I think I can't speak for the way Asgard will play after the throw nerfs, but I think I like what this team does, and I think having Rocket there, he does have the extra damage source from the booby traps, which won't affect, like it won't heal APOC, for example, and will oftentimes it's all those small things, those small little damage steps that sort of get him over the edge, sort of, because you have a lot of instances of like APOC models surviving on 1 or 2 because of rerolls, but certainly you have like booby traps, and you have a range 5 character who also has a Hadron Enforcer who can deal 1 damage to things within range 2.
Right.
Which is like, all of these small things add up, and I think that's, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I definitely like Diomlord's squad selection here, so it's gonna be interesting for sure. It looks like he's holding Bill for last deployment here. We've got as we're finishing up, we've got Gambit and Iceman both deployed towards the north end for Johnny, APOC towards the middle, and then Magic and Beast toward the south side. And then on Diomlord's side, we've got Rhino and Rocket towards the middle of the board, Bill down south, and Jane and Valkyrie up north.
So both players basically know what's going to happen in round 1 here, you can tell. Because Gambit or Iceman are going to go grab the hammer on that side as soon as he activates, and then I believe Bill is probably going to be the one grabbing the Celestial Hammer here.
Yeah.
It could be Rhino, but I think it's probably Bill.
We're seeing the Horseman assignments come out. Beast going Pestilence, Magic going War. Those 2 weren't really in doubt. He is making a decision thinking about the famine and death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I generally tend to prefer Death Gambit in this situation whenever possible.
I would agree. It's also one of those things where, like the small mobility buff that Iceman gets, just puts him over the top for mobility, and on this map he can like flip 3 points by himself if he has enough power.
Did I say horseman weird?
I don't know.
All right, we got
I didn't register it, so Viper did.
we've got death on Gambit and famine on Iceman. I do think if you're expecting Gambit to get displaced by these things like a Valkyrie character throw or a Jane character throw, like famine is legitimately a very good consideration on him.
I agree,
But
I just think Iceman is a pretty poor death. I think you probably considering maybe nah. It is what it is.
all right, well, they are deployed out. Assignments have been made, and we're getting underway here.
Okay, let's see what happens.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that, Hyper. Why did you need me to repeat that? That's gonna bother me. we're 10 minutes into this cast basically, and I'm already bothered by chat. What's going on? All right.
So we got Iceman. Iceman is doing the grab. Starting the power economy for APOC.
Yeah.
Or the horseman economy, I would say.
Yep. Iceman famine, so he generates a token because he's not within 3 of any non-dazed enemies.
Yes. Which is also a mouthful to say.
Yes. I'm sure I'll be asked to repeat one of those words.
Uh-huh.
And you were right. Bill's going to come down here and pick up this...
Well, he has the highest chance of surviving like a one tap of APOC, but I guess APOC doesn't reach him when he couldn't deploy middle, so he might just deploy him a bit more aggressively.
Yeah.
He
Well, he's also got the best chance of like denying the 4 range magic.
Yeah, that's fair.
Shot
that's fair.
Token.
But he does not like getting hexed. I will say that.
Right.
Which is a legitimate concern, but I think this is about what he can. I mean, he's probably gonna get a cover bonus there from almost everything. Yeah, because of the way the base is placed. All right, so we got Bill is done right here. So I think there's some merit to the idea of maybe punishing the opponent hammer with APOC. But all things considered, I think he gets there with a bump, but I'm not sure if that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, especially because then you are probably not flipping that Imkron with magic, which presents a power problem for Beast later.
Yeah.
It's close. She might be able to be on there.
It's very close. Yeah, I think she can probably do it. And it is one of those things where you don't really like you're not losing anything out from doing it. Like it might just generate a free token.
Right.
Yeah, and he managed both.
Yeah, so she's bumped on there, and she's gonna take that 4-dice shot. So War generates a token whenever she does damage or whenever she takes damage. We've got 0 successes on her.
There's going to be a damage here.
No, I think you're looking at it backwards.
I am. Yeah, I'm absolutely looking at it. Sorry. Yes.
That's all right. Do that all
the time. It is late-ish here. Sorry.
What time is it there?
I mean, it's almost 10, but it's fine.
Okay. It's very midday here.
Yes. And of course he pays to flip the point here. Magic is shielded from Rhino. She has a good setup for like what she wants to do next turn. She can bump up onto the truck and poke people.
Yep.
I like it.
All right, so Diomlord eyeing up what he can potentially threaten an Iceman with this round.
Yeah, I think the only thing he can... So there is a thing that can happen here, which is that if Valkyrie walks and then charges Iceman, she will get slowed and then take a damage. So Valkyrie would only need to do 2 damage with her attack to be able to get 3 power online for the throw, and then throw Iceman towards Mighty Thor. Which then would enable 2 attacks into Iceman, which is because he didn't grab with Gambit, he doesn't have the way to walk away. So that could be a potential concern for Johnny.
Right.
Then again, he does have, he has fallback, but it won't help because it's just 1 attack coming through. And she will, of course, get the reroll from Mighty Thor, so generating 2 power with that attack doesn't feel like it's that much of a stretch.
No, probably fairly close to a coin flip, right?
Yeah, I would assume.
Diomlord thinking about climbing up and maybe going to the south point with Rocket.
Yeah, that would still put him in range of APOC, but it's probably fine.
So if he were to go to the south point and stand behind the size 2 car,
Yeah.
I would imagine APOC.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't be able to see him. That's true.
Yeah. All right, but we see a Jane activation. She's going to come up and flip this Imkron up north for Diomlord.
Mm-hmm.
And
So he's just setting up for the next round.
Yeah, just going to activate right there and not go up any further.
I'm not that much of a fan of this because it removes his biggest punish model here. If Johnny tries to get cute with things.
Sure.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand not wanting to, expose Jane to too much danger, though, right away.
Yeah.
If,
what I mean is, by activating Thor here, he's removing his biggest threat model to punish any Apocalypse aggressive plays.
Oh, okay, sure.
So I would have liked to see that activation come out later. But it could also be that he has a different plan for Rocket and Rhino, and maybe Rhino is the one who's going to go grab the hammer. Who knows?
Yeah, I think it would be a little awkward for Rhino to grab that hammer given the terrain there.
Yeah, I think he fits on top of it though.
Oh, really? Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I think if you place it correctly, I think you fit on top of it. I'm not sure, but I believe you do.
All right, so Gambit activating for Johnny. He's just going to double walk, get up on top of the building on the northern Imkron and flip that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where APOC ends up this first round, because with Diomlord having last activation, I don't know that I'd be super excited about going towards that south side at all.
I mean, I think you just do it because I feel like the general feel I have with APOC is if your opponents are attacking APOC, you're doing well. You're getting power for celestial technology. He has the best defensive tech in the list. He has very strong incentives. Yeah, here we go. This is the thing I was worried about. Where he could potentially even pick up this hammer. Oh yeah, okay. So it was Diomlord measuring it. He was realizing how he needed to move.
Yeah. Yeah, Rocket does pick up the hammer.
This makes sense, but it also means that he is now. If he moves him back, it secures the point, but it also doesn't bring the hammer to bear, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I guess however unlikely it is, I would be a little wary of Rhino getting a sizable hit into APOC and actually robberying right away.
Yeah, that's fair.
But we're going to see Diomlord play very safe with this rocket and the hammer
Yeah.
and just walk back behind the size 3 building basically at deployment.
Yeah, so he can shoot. I believe he can shoot both of the Emcron points from there, hiding behind the building, and he will be able to see Beast and APOC, but none of the other models. But they also won't be able to see him.
Sure. Yeah, range 5, pretty good.
Yep. Like it is 6 dice energy, so.
Yeah, chat saying 7 dicer with 1 reroll is 55% to 1-shot rocket. That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yep.
And it would likely be an 8 dicer.
Yes, considering you pick up the hammer. And Johnny only has 2 tokens, so it will be no reroll. It will be 8 dice, but no reroll.
Sure. So
Probably.
not a huge pestilence turn here anywhere. He can get Bill if he really wants to, which is not bad.
I mean, I think maybe you just save Beast for the next activation. I don't think you expose him now. I think you do something like pick up the hammer, put some damage into Jane. She's already got enough damage to power to charge next round.
Sure. Nope, we're seeing Beast go, and he is going to go put a condition onto Bill.
And it's probably going to be Root, considering how good it is to him.
Yeah, I would imagine. He's taking a bit of a wide berth here, it looks like, so to avoid Rhino going into Beast, probably.
Yeah. Here we see Johnny using the Forbidden Knowledge.
He's quite good at that, yeah.
Yes. The tomes, the Forbidden Tomes.
Every time I play him, I'm like trying to measure something, and he pulls out those, and he's like, "No, you just do this." I'm like, I'm not gonna memorize that, Johnny.
Yeah, not doing that. Here we go. That's the root token coming up. So this tells me that he is considering trying to get a shot at Bill with APOC this round, I think. Because he won't be able to reduce this round.
Okay, sure. Yep.
But he has correctly measured that there's no way Beast can be attacked by Rhino.
It's a little tough because Bill is holding a hammer, and obviously you would like to have that hammer at some point, but I've personally found, like, if you can just get that root and a slow on Bill early on,
sure.
Just ignore him.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if he's going for like the sort of I'm gonna grind it out play here, I could definitely see that. Like, he won't be able to walk and flip points, etc.
Right.
Here we see Valkyrie moving up, probably getting the charge thing going into Iceman.
Yep. Spinning the power.
Now, if this had happened earlier, we would have potentially had the throw coming up, and then being very impactful because of a non-activated Mighty Thor.
Right.
Yeah, I remember. I'm unsure. I also know that he went quite a bit, like he's quite a bit in front of the midline, so maybe. Like he's slightly off center because the discard bin was in the way deploying.
So Diomlord trying to stay out of range of Gambit as he charges in here. It's kind of a win for the APOC side because she's going to get slowed at this point, and so now she's like positioning further out on the board. So it just makes it more annoying for her to get around later. We got one wild from Iceman here. I don't see Valk's dice coming through yet.
No, there seems to be some sort of lag. I'm also not seeing it.
Yeah, we're probably going to see a little bit of lag throughout here with it being an international match.
Yeah.
There we go. Solid hit so far. Crit in a wild.
3. So taking the 2. He does have the reroll from Mighty Jane as well.
Yep.
Mighty Thor. I keep on saying Mighty Jane.
Gets what he needs. Gets 4 into 1. Iceman's going to take 3.
Yeah. And then he also takes 1 damage from the attack because it's a charge, so it's 2 actions, both of them. Let's see if they remember this.
I am sure they will. Yep, we see the damage going on. That's going to put Valk on
we
4.
we could see a throw of the street sign into Iceman as a way of saying, do you want to brace now?
Street sign is a size 1, so
Yes,
he does only have 2 health left. Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
But he does have the reroll tokens, so I guess it's probably not a brace.
Yep, he's deciding which angle he wants to throw Iceman at right now.
So this is like a decision between setting up for next round and like forcing the first activation, and whether or not you want to like try and ping. Yeah. So here we go. We actually see the street sign coming out, hitting Iceman.
Yep. So if Iceman blanks this block, he will go down.
Yeah. He does have rerolls, but yes. So here he will take 1.
Yep. No rerolls coming out. He wants to save those for APOC.
Yeah, it makes sense because APOC can't jump if he doesn't have the 2.
Yep. Yeah. So
I think that's pretty much a win for Valkyrie there. I think.
I agree.
And it certainly dictates Johnny's first activation next round, which is strong because he has Prio.
Yeah, hyper right.
He would be
dead. Or he'd have to spend the tokens. Try to live. All right, so with this last activation APOC here on Johnny's side, would you try to like just get a shot on Valkyrie there, keep an APOC back a little bit, or are you trying to go more aggressive?
I think with how the Iceman activation ended up, I think you probably just try and play it kind of safe with APOC, which is what it looks like Johnny's doing here.
Okay.
He's trying to save the tokens for next round. So here he is either setting up for a kill onto Valkyrie, or just being like, oh, APOC is standing here. If you're gonna go for Iceman, APOC will kill you back.
Right. Looks like he is taking a shot into Valk. So this will be 8 dice.
Okay, yeah. So he did do the jump first. So right. So here we go. 8 dice into Valk.
A couple crits in there.
Yeah. But of course, he doesn't have the reroll tokens, so he can't kill her with this attack.
Nope. Ends with 4 successes.
Yeah.
Valk's defense roll coming in. And she's going to block 1.
She does have a reroll from Jane because it's outside the 2.
Right. The attack rerolls are into, defense is out of 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so she blocks 2 here. That's a pretty good result into 8 dice attack, taking only 2 damage.
Oh, yeah.
And Johnny also didn't get a condition on her, which is a big thing.
Sure, yep.
But but it seems like he's setting up for the Iceman taking out Valkyrie as he's moving away next turn.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah, which would be pretty nice for Death to get a kill right away to get some tokens.
Yes, but Iceman is Famine.
Oh, right. Yes, sorry.
But if he got power on Apocalypse, if he got one more power on Apocalypse, he could have used Celestial Technology at the start of next turn to set up Gambit for the kill, so to speak.
Right.
Or getting the double tap into Valkyrie, which would have been a pretty good one. He could technically still walk and try and do it if Death shows up.
All right, well, with this last activation, Rhino is going to, of course, take this Southern Imkron that still needed flipping.
Yeah.
And then he's going to set up for the next round. He can't really see anyone or be in range of anyone to get an attack off right now.
Yeah. And I have a bit of concerns about Rhino's power at the start of next round, but we'll see what happens. He could just randomly spike an attack, I guess.
Sure. Yeah, I think with him being on low power, the onus is going to be on Diomlord to fix that. Johnny will probably just ignore Rhino until he has to deal with him.
Which is exactly what you do. Like, you're trying to get a poison and a root on him, and then you just say, "Have fun."
Yeah.
You need to spike a dice, like an attack, or nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Especially on a pay to flip where you're moving around and just needing power to flip points as well. Yeah, I agree. Nomad. Just picking up with Rhino forces the interaction. It's a bit more risky than picking up with Bill, but it's like, okay, if you want this hammer, you gotta fight Rhino, which means he will get power.
A hammer is like the most awkward thing to pick up with Rhino, though, right? Because then it does make robbery cost more later.
I mean, yes, but it's also like if they're trying to get it off of him, you can just save robbery and have it like as like an insurance when they inevitably get it off of him.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I agree, Carl.
This may surprise you, but I don't think I've ever played a game of Rhino in my life. So you guys are pointing out things that are all good points that I did not think of.
I've played him quite a bit. Most recently in Hellfire Club. It's really fun.
Sure. Don't give me flashbacks to old Hellfire Club, please.
I mean, I'm playing Sinister, so I can get him 3 power round 1, which is pretty fun. He can stampede right away. It's great.
All right, well, that's going to do it for round 1.
Yes, we got 4-4 coming up. Yeah.
Nothing super crazy there.
There's a lot of positioning things here, which I think are interesting. If you're a newer player watching this game, you should be looking at like the positionings here, because it's interesting from what they're trying to achieve. The players, you can see where Rocket is basically set up as an insurance for these 2 points in the back for Diomlord. We have Johnny definitely setting up for a prior round. Trying to get rid of Valkyrie, which is a threat to his hammers. And then he got enough power on Apocalypse to do... of course, because of the thing. So he can Celestial Technology here. He can set up Gambit to get the kill.
Sure. Which is doubly good, right? Because
yes,
that'll give him a chance to generate death tokens right away.
Yeah, and you just jumpstart your power, like your token economy. It's really strong.
Yeah, not only that, but then if Iceman later gets dazed before he activates, Johnny maintains prio throughout the process.
Exactly, yeah. That's exactly what happens.
Yeah, he hasn't spent the power yet, so he's thinking about it, but...
Yeah. And it does put him in a slightly awkward spot, because he... the only one he can move, he's basically paying 4 to save like a movement action on Gambit. And there is still Odin's, but I do not think we're going to see an Odin's to save Valkyrie in this round.
Yeah, and if anything, that's more of an argument to do it, so you get 2 attacks.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you could also just do the Iceman thing because he can double, like he can be so far away from Valkyrie after he has attacked her.
Yes. And she's already slowed, right?
Yeah. So her chase potential is pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Also saves the power on Apocalypse. Gambit can threaten anyone who goes for him. But it is, like you said, like if you are still having a model on 1 health, and activating it now means you will, and dazing something means you will give up prio, probably, even if they get him.
Right. Yeah, Diomlord isn't really threatening at all to daze anything else this round, so.
No.
Outside of a crazy spike.
Which could happen. This is MCP.
Uh-huh, yep. Binks, Iceman is famine, Gambit is death.
Yeah. I do think.
Okay, so we
he's
did
activating,
not see a celestial attack.
No celestial attack. We're seeing an attack from. Oh, that's a poor attack from Iceman. That was not what Johnny wanted.
Yep.
But he could use hit and run and the spender.
Yes.
Which has a chance to stagger her even if it doesn't kill her, and then he'll generate a token as well because he'll be more than 3 away.
We see the 3 power coming off of Iceman. I see.
Okay, so he's deciding still.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit and run, and then an attack into Valkyrie. It seems like it's a. Okay, so no, we're looking at a famine jump first.
Okay, all right, just rip a power off of her. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Rip a power off, stay in range to get the second hit.
Yeah.
The hit and run. Yep, okay. I'm on board with that.
Yep.
So that should take her down. Did that take her down to 4 or? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Yeah, it did. So she still can do charge Warrior Legend, right?
Yes.
It is 2/2, yeah.
And then, yeah, we see 2 more power coming off for the hit and run. See if you can get her.
Yep.
Better hit this time. Couple crits.
It's just a better hit, definitely. And she's only blocking 1, so I would be. Let's see. So she has 3. She does have a reroll.
Yes, and Johnny.
So this is awkward.
Reroll.
He could. He just has the 1 though. So the most hits he could have is 4. He chooses not to.
Yeah, I think that's probably right.
Yeah, I think so as well. So she'll take 2 in this instance. She'll be at 5. And that also dictates the Valkyrie activation.
Yes.
If you want to activate her, you need to do it right now. And with him moving medium away, I don't think there's any way for her to reach him with double short charge.
Likely not.
Yeah, it's just moving him back.
And she also can't get in range to throw him because if she walks in range to throw him, she dies.
Yes, that's correct.
All right. Hyper Viper saying Valk kills APOC here 100%. I love his confidence.
Yeah, through fallback into recal. I will say though, I mean, do you? I mean, APOC does have a hammer. Paying the hammer tax on all of those defensive cards is rough.
Sure is.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you think going into APOC and just like starting trying to get him down is correct here?
It's very hard to say. I mean, the defensive cards here, he has fallback up.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get him, you're just powering him up, and that usually means bad things for your team.
It's one of those
Like,
things where
like
like you have to make the decision and then stick with it. There's no going
exactly.
back.
But right now, for example, APOC can just ping Valkyrie to death with a pestilence bomb.
Yep.
So if you activate Jane here, and you don't activate Valkyrie, and you don't get APOC, I believe APOC just wins this side fully. I don't think there's anything you can do about it.
Well, yeah, and so especially if he goes into Gambit and then
What is going on?
what am I seeing?
Oh, he used airlift.
Oh, sure, okay, all right.
Yep, that is pretty cool. I like that.
I didn't realize Iceman had that much power.
No, I didn't either. But oh yeah, see now he's only at 1.
I do
Like
seeing.
everyone who tells me Iceman is bad, just show them footage of this because this is so cool.
I was just about to say the same thing.
This is so good. And I mean, you and me both played Savior. I actually like Iceman in Savior as well, to be honest.
Oh, so do I.
He's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yep, he's good enough to break the rule of I need to trigger the leadership on and off of my activation.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so we'll see how Diomlord responds here. You would imagine it's a Valkyrie activation, like I think.
I mean, I assume so. I think you just, you can't go into Gambit because he'll just parting shot you to death if you don't one-shot him. So I mean, I think this is you use Valkyrie as a missile into APOC. I guess you throw Gambit away because he's death and he doesn't have action compression.
Sure. Yeah.
And then you just start attacking APOC. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, does he have? He didn't bring. No, he didn't bring the hop thing.
Is Valk's throw size 2 or 3?
It says 2.
Okay. Yeah, you could throw Gambit into APOC. That is true.
Yeah, just powers Gambit up.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're really going for the kill on APOC,
yeah, sure. I guess
a good way to do it.
I mean, Diomlord could play for like the long game here. Activate Thor, put as much damage into APOC as possible. Realize you're losing this side this turn, and then next turn, activate Valkyrie with Doom Prophecy, and just go to town.
Mm-hmm.
But it does put the pressure on him to do something on the other side.
Yeah, I feel like baiting Prio here with Valkyrie is just a little bit too much of a risk this early in the game.
I agree. I think because you are so far away from getting Iceman's hammer, and like the only other hammer is on APOC on this side.
Oh well,
Okay,
we
so
are.
Rhino.
Yeah,
Going
we're
into
gonna.
use. Well, I mean, if you're not gonna activate Valkyrie, like if you're not activating the Valkyrie, saving Jane is pretty okay, I think.
Okay. Well, we're seeing Rhino going into Beast here. Not gonna get anything done on the first attack.
This is one of those things where Huggy tells me, why the hell am I playing Rhino? He's just 5 dice attacks that do nothing.
Sometimes it does feel that way. I would imagine a second attack would be going into magic, though.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, if you don't kill her or get her, you're just giving Johnny power and tokens, which is really rough.
Yeah. Yeah, he will have
go.
a reroll into this attack into magic.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a good hit. That's 5. I mean,
amazing
die, but it's
defensive
5.
roll.
Yeah. Oh, crazy. Oh, that's 5 wilds. Dang, if that was Gambit, 10 damage.
Yeah, Gambit could never. Yeah, so good roll, doesn't even need the reroll, but Magic
No.
does have a great defense roll, so we're only going to see 2 damage go through there.
Yeah. He could try burning the brace with a throw here, but it does leave Rhino 0.
Yeah, but I do think Burning Brace is very good.
Oh, he spent for a reroll there. That makes sense because he knows he's going to get a token back because she's war. So that roll reduces the power Rhino gets to 1, which means he can throw, which means that he doesn't need to brace right now.
Yeah, very smart, and it did convert, so it worked out. So Rhino placing onto the Imkron point. I don't know if I'd even want to spin the power to try to flip it.
It's really rough. I mean, it means you're turned off for the next round as well.
Mm-hmm. He's going to do it. He's flipping.
That's a rough. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like Diomlord is in a very precarious position here, and yes, you could switch Prior by not activating Valkyrie, but it also means like a kill from Gambit into Valkyrie now just puts APOC at 5 tokens, and I don't think Mighty Thor is chewing through APOC on 5 tokens and 2 defensive cards.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a slippery slope here really quick when things start not happening like that. Looks like we see Beast activating and attacking Bill?
Yes. Doing nothing.
That surprises me a little bit.
I mean, he's trying to get through the whole, like, I mean, he's also good. Maybe he feels he needs to start chewing on him because he has a hammer, like breaking the parity. But I think with him almost out-activating Diomlord, there's no real need.
Mm-hmm.
But he's doing it again. I guess he's trying to get the conditions on him, maybe. If he does generate enough power and teleport in, he can throw him off.
This one looks like it probably does a damage.
I mean, I don't think he pays 2 to reduce 1 here. I think he just takes the 2.
He is paying to reduce.
Oh, he is? Okay.
So 1 damage goes through after the reduction.
Yeah. So we know that Beast can both throw and put conditions on him, so like a slow and then throwing him away will be rough for Bill at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got Skull power as well.
Yep, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing slow come out.
Here comes the throw. All right, so that's a very, very sad Bill.
Yeah, that's probably the
so
best.
This is one of those things that I understand why people hate playing into APOC, because this is one of those feelings you get because you have your Bill and he's essentially dazed, but you still have to activate him.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's like, oh, what is he gonna do? He's gonna double walk. He can't throw anything. He can do a spender. Like, he can walk and do a spender into Beast, but that probably only powers him up. I mean, he can literally get into range 2, I guess, because he was within 2, but still.
Yep. Yeah.
And he even has the hammer attack, so he also has to pay more for Odin's Blessing if it comes through.
It's almost like if you're planning on doing a storm into Beast, you would probably just want to shake one of those conditions at the same time.
I think, yeah, you shake. Hard to say which one is the worst here, to be honest. Because one of them means you can't interact with the secure, the other one means all of your cool superpowers are off.
Yeah. Yeah, Deaton making a good...
and yeah, Deaton is right.
Yep. If he hadn't reduced...
Yeah, he would have been able to aggressive.
He still took a point of damage, so he should have still been able to aggressive.
Yeah, but the throw came afterwards, I guess, and I guess he didn't want aggressive towards Magic and then get thrown into like a really bad position where she could attack him, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Probably should have not reduced and aggressive. You have a lot more options with power.
So it looks like he's considering a summon the storm into Magic.
Okay.
And while trying to stay outside of 2 of Beast, and I think this is a very rough thing to hit. Like there's so many points of failure for that move. Where you could walk into like, yeah. Okay, so he's just moving in.
Yeah, walking back basically to where he was and attacking Beast. Looks like just a regular builder.
Yeah, he will have a reroll from Jane, and maybe he spikes it.
Sure. I mean, it's a good roll. 3. It's a good block.
It's a very good block. There's a stun coming up, but Beast doesn't really care that much about stun. He generates so much power from just like skull rolling and stuff.
Yeah, so we have 4 successes with the stun. Going into
3 blocks.
Yep, 3.
He has no power for rerolls, but he doesn't really care. I think he just, yeah, it's just more power to do things.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty rough Bill situation down there.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna see Rocket have to move up this round to try to start getting
I'm gonna
some work
assume
done?
so. I think he walks up and shoots Beast.
Yeah.
But he needs to do it after Magic is activated, because otherwise Magic will just steal his hammer.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so she's activating to take out Rhino here.
Okay. Yep.
I'm not sure I like this. I think this is a risky play when he's only on 1 power.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of a press the advantage type of situation for sure.
Yeah, I mean he converts 2 with the war, so he's got 4. But he's blocking 1, reducing 1, so he's taking only 2.
Yeah, we're seeing.
But he's gaining 3 power.
Both rerolls come out.
Coming out. Which makes sense. So now he's
All
suddenly
6.
converting 6, and he pierces the thing, so that's 5 damage through, which is big.
Yep.
It does put Rhino super online for next round, so he must be planning not to give up a prio here.
He has 6 successes, right?
Yeah, into 0 blocks. So there should be 5 damage coming through.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. They figured it out. And because war is dumb and not once per turn, we can see a follow-up attack by Magic trying to just daze Rhino.
Yep.
And then potentially KO him, which is a super advantageous position. And this is the kind of game plan that APOC really wants to play, where you are like shutting down activations for other models while killing specific ones, like scalping out the ones you want to kill. And right now, I think Diomlord has an uphill battle that needs dice on his side to get through this.
Mm-hmm. So, do you finish Rhino, or do you go flip that other point?
I mean, it depends on if you're planning to give up prio or not. If you're not planning to give up, like if you're planning to give up prio by taking out Valkyrie, for example, I think you leave him there, because then you're putting you're forcing Diomlord to choose between activating Valkyrie or losing her, or activating Rhino or losing his activation.
Mm-hmm. Looks like he's going to go back into Rhino.
Yep. That is a really good defense roll from Diomlord.
Yep.
And he's already used reroll, so we got 4 into 2, and then reducing 1, so he's only going to take 1 damage.
I don't
leaving him on
know.
1.
I don't think Magic even paid for war that time.
Oh, she didn't? But he took that 1 damage, so...
Yeah, 3 into 2. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true. It wouldn't have mattered. Anyway, because of the reduce, wouldn't... Yeah, that makes sense.
leaving Rhino on low health there,
Mm-hmm.
just because if he does activate him and do everything with him next round, if he gets a hammer, then you can just easily get it right back.
That's fair. And he didn't flip the point, so he's not controlling any points.
Right. I'm wondering if Rocket can get to that with a single medium move, because if he can't, then flipping that is horribly annoying for.
I mean, he does have Wall Crawler, right?
Uh,
He does not.
He does
no,
not.
he does
No.
not. Okay, so he can't Oh, this is rough. Really rough for him.
Yeah, like this lets Magic get potentially double tapped, but also like.
Yeah, he's already finished his activation with Magic, so right now it's just like, okay, Rocket can maybe move. Like, climb move. Oh, okay, so he's... maybe he hasn't. He just put the token out. Okay.
Yeah, I think in this position I would be going to flip that point.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you don't really care if Magic Days is here, if you keep on Prio, either.
Yep.
So what I feel needs to happen here is Diomlord needs to realize he probably can't game Prio and just take out an activation if he can.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only way back right now. Because it seems like Johnny isn't interested in doing anything that makes him lose to Prio anyway.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how you take out an activation. Is it Jane into Gambit? Because
potentially. That's potentially what it is. That also saves Valkyrie, maybe.
yeah, because it's certainly hard to take away Apox activation right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is probably a question as to whether Rocket can see Magic right now.
Yeah.
But it looks like we're seeing Jane go down towards Magic, so she's charging to hit her. Makes it in 2, so will not have cover.
Yeah. She's yeah. She does have the 2 rerolls and 3 rerolls even. She's hit the throw, which is good.
Yeah. No blocks so far for Magic, but we'll see.
He's starting with 2 rerolls. He can do 1 more, trying to get the 4 and then the throw, forcing him to either use reroll tokens or brace. Okay, so we see the reroll coming up. He does not need to brace because he'll be alive on 1.
Yeah, we see 3 damage going through with the throw.
Yeah. So if Jane had chosen... Oh, no, it doesn't matter, but Rocket doesn't have enough power, of course. Yeah, I agreed, Binksy. Magic with that much power is going to kill shit very hard, and then probably journey someone as well.
Yep.
There we go.
Alright, so Magic's been thrown off the point, leaving her on 1, as you mentioned. She is still in range to get attacked again by Jane if that's what he's choosing to do.
Yeah, but that means I guess he'll have to double walk Rocket to flip the point anyway.
Yep.
I'm not sure. She might actually be in range of Rockets right now. He could also throw, like walk and throw.
We're seeing the second attack come out.
We're seeing the second attack come out, yeah. Yeah, that's enough.
Good hit. Yep. So that'll be a dazed Magic.
It will be. So if Johnny gives up Priya now, we're probably going to see a KO, which means I mean, he could just move Apocalypse up and Siege her in range, so. safety rather.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're in this situation, what do you do, Noelosi? What's the out?
You know, I don't know. It's rough. It's looking very likely that Apocalypse is going to end up having all 4 of these Imkrons at the end of this round, potentially.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, this is what it looks like. So it seems like Johnny's choosing to give up Prio here.
yeah.
Trying to get the there we go.
Yeah, he's going to daze Valkyr with Gambit.
Yeah, which will refill his tokens. Yeah, he's switching one up to a wild, I guess.
Yeah, so he's going to have a lot.
Well, if this is the push, he's gonna push her before damage is done, so she's also gonna be irrelevant next round.
Yeah, Bow Staff is a very good attack.
It is insanely good, to be honest. And then he should generate 1 power from that as well, which means he can walk and flip that point, leaving Apoc to do whatever the hell he wants, basically.
Yep.
This is rough. I mean, Diomlord is gonna have to really turn around, like getting the prio here. I think if he doesn't KO magic, this is very, very rough. Because the worst part here is if he walks Rocket up to flip the point, Apoc may just get both the hammer and the point anyway.
Yep. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like even going into next round with Prio KOing magic, like yes, that's useful, but
yeah,
also,
but he will be down so much on points because like we could see a 7-1 point spread for Johnny this turn, and it's very hard to come back from that, even if you're one character up.
Right.
And yes, Celestial Technology will probably help there.
Yep.
It means you need to activate Jane early on to get the because she's the only one who will have the reach to get magic. So and it also means like Johnny is most likely losing the Rhino activation next round. Sorry, I mean Diomlord is most likely losing the Rhino activation. So even if magic goes down, you're also losing your steel character that has a ton of power.
Yep.
And he won't be able to shoot anyone with Rocket here. He's not within range of that one.
Nope.
So I guess you stand on the far side of this and hope that the 1 tap from Apoc doesn't kill Rocket.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the most useful thing you can do at this time.
It's either that or you just walk away because you cannot give him 7 VP this round. You don't care about it, basically. You're saying, okay, we're gonna go to 6 and 2, but it seems like he's taking the gamble here.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I understand. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I just need the dice to actually work.
Yeah, I mean that's the way you have to play when you're in a hole, right? You have to gamble on things you normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
Just Apoc left to go. He can probably rip a power off of Jane with a famine on his way over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sees a small raccoon over there that he's gonna go.
I wonder if he gets to the point with it.
He should.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just looking at this from a weird angle. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 dice into.
Okay, so we got 8 dice, reroll 3. If you can do 3 damage with that, well, 4. Well, I mean, Rocket is doing his best.
Yeah.
So he's blocking 2 with his built-in cover right now. So right now he's only taking 1.
Yeah, very middling.
Which means he needs to convert 2 of the rerolls that he's obviously making now. And he does, of course.
Oh my goodness! Converts all
That's
of
rough.
the rerolls.
Yeah. So we're seeing a 7-1 here. I mean, this means he can't Celestial Technology Magic to safety, but it also doesn't matter because he's so far ahead.
He certainly
And
can, because he's going to get a power from the Imkron again.
no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the fact that she will just be close to someone where that can attack her.
Oh, sure.
Because yeah, needs to put up, be set up with a 1, but it also doesn't do anything. I think.
Yeah, big round for Apocalypse there.
Yeah. This is one of those things we see where like Apocalypse plays really well from ahead.
Yeah.
And like he's almost playing a control style list with Prio where he just makes activations so bad, and then he kills something.
Yep.
So looking at this, we do see that Diomlord has taken out one APOC player before in this league. He took out Anstones, a Swede, actually.
Yep.
They did end up playing Infinity Formula on that one, rather than Mcron. I think maybe you just activate Rhino here.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't, you're losing the activation.
And you need to use robbery here to get those hammers off of him.
Well,
I think.
do you? I mean, yes, you do. It's just like, does that do anything? Because
It depends on, like, right now the biggest problem is also he has fallback, so he would need to just double move, because he can fall back out of the robbery range if APOC is the one who is attacked.
Yeah.
And if not, you can just fall back and misplace Rhino.
Yeah, I mean, Rhino on 9 power, he could throw this, throw the thing, attack magic, likely get into one of APOC off of a place on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if you can get lucky and spike magic off the board at the same time, then that's like best case
Yeah.
scenario for you.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny would surely brace
Sure. Yeah.
the tank, but you'd need, and I think you do, I mean, I guess you do 1/5 die, then you rob, pick up the hammers, that is all of his power, and then you punch someone with the 2 hammers, just to sort of leverage the hammers while getting APOC away from you. You could also trigger the traps off of Rocket Raccoon with the throw, the booby traps.
Sure.
And then maybe you punch APOC and try to take away his activation.
We're seeing Doom Prophecy played on Jane right now.
Okay, so he's probably looking to turn this game around with her then.
Yeah, he's in
no
go
way he's
nuclear
doing
mode.
that. Yeah.
All right, it's kill APOC or bust.
Or go home.
Because Doom Prophecy means she's not rolling, what, defense dice for the rest of the game?
No physical defense dice. Yes, this is a really bad roll from her.
That is, yeah, ouch. 2 successes on a lot of dice.
He does have, he does recall, but he doesn't have enough power.
Yeah, his rerolls don't help him out too much. He's sitting at 3 successes, 1 block, so
With a
APOC's
throw,
gonna take
they're gonna take 1. Yeah. He did get the throw, which will be another damage going in.
Yeah, I guess Rocket doesn't take collision damage, huh?
Oh, you can just bump into the car there, and then the next attack, yeah, because you'll hit the small side of it there. Then I guess you do the charge, and try to get him into magic.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably hit magic with this one as well.
Yeah, angle's a little tough.
is one of those things where you'd probably have this angle down perfectly if you were playing a physical game, but it's harder on TTS because of like.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so here we go. Where will he end up?
Yeah.
I think that he gets her. He gets her.
Yeah.
Right?
He found it.
Yeah. There we go. That was the angle.
Yeah. Very good angle there. So he collides with magic. You got to imagine brace right there.
I mean, probably. Or you take this one, and then you brace the next one. Yeah. So she takes 4 if he doesn't spend rerolls.
Yep.
But I think this is fine. As long as she's alive, that means she's going to be killing something.
I do believe Diomlord used the leadership reroll on that first attack. And we are seeing booby traps come out for...
Yes.
On to APOC.
Which makes sense. No dice.
Nothing on that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, you'd like to see 1 or 2 off of that.
Yeah.
All right, so charge coming out from Jane.
Yes.
Johnny will have brace here.
The big thing here is like Jane will still have her defense dice versus magic, and she will have her defense dice versus Gambit's card throw and spender.
Yes.
So it's only Beast that has physical attacks here, and he doesn't have action and compression, so it'll be like 1 attack into her. If he gets APOC, that is. This is a big if.
Well, Jane did have power for a spender. She just she's spending it to charge instead, which I think makes sense.
Yeah, because she doesn't gain any benefit to the spender from Doom Prophecy. It's only the physical attacks.
Right.
So, but otherwise, I would have liked the spender because that had the potential of getting rid of both Apocalypse and Magic's activations.
Yes.
Even though you can't pick up the hammers.
All right,
but I guess you probably don't want to pick up hammers anyway.
All right, so he's charging to where he's going to be still within range to throw that size 3 afterwards, potentially.
Yeah. Yes. So there's the chance of taking out both activations here. This is a good roll.
That's a much better roll. Okay.
And there's only 1 skull, so this is probably a rough recal. Yeah. She also has the rerolls. Yeah, there we go.
So yeah, 9 successes with a throw.
So APOC can stack Immortal Servant and Recal, and there's like an idea of maybe using one of them to see where it ends up. If they roll in more skulls, you can use the second one.
Right. That would be all of APOC's power at the moment.
It would be, but like if he survives here, it's massive.
Yes.
It's basically a 1 game.
We do see one of them coming in.
It's Recal coming up first, and then if he survives here, he can use Immortal Servants to heal him.
Yes.
Oh, the defense roll. Oh, it's so good.
4 crits on defense, and we don't see a throw trigger.
He is alive. This is game, I would say.
Oh yeah, I mean he doesn't take anything. He heals it right back.
He doesn't even get enough power to throw any of the things into magic to get rid of her activation. So, I mean, you activate magic and you kill Raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
You probably move APOC with Journey into relative safety, or like to set up a kill and bill. This is also why I play Recal in all of my lists these days.
Sure.
It's such an insane card.
Oh. He's gonna flip the point. All right.
Yeah. Like Diomlord needed a Hail Mary, and he almost got it, but Recal said no.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine exactly what you said is what we're going to see. Magic's going to activate and make him pay for that.
I mean, I would assume so, but who knows?
So Magic journeying APOC, does that also heal him, right?
Yeah, it does. It will give him Incinerate, which will heal him 1. So he'll be at taking only 2 damage. I mean, there is like a world here where Magic moves Apocalypse and Dace's Rhino. And then there's like no way for Diomlord to get the hammers off of Apocalypse.
Right.
Because all of
Yeah,
his threats are out.
I do think Rhino is like the main target you want to take out here.
Yeah, I mean, whatever activation you have, because like he's the only one who can feasibly get the hammers off of APOC.
Yeah.
So I would imagine that if you want to get worth out of your journey and magic, you just activate her here. You try to take out the Rhino activation.
Yeah.
And yes, it does protect Iceman. You're right, Toast. Viper, he also set up Gambit to do the thing he did, which is to kill Valkyrie and then move up and flip the point.
Yep.
So he basically gave him a. No, he watched an action.
Yeah, Gambit could have one shot, and he did, but then he wouldn't have been.
Yeah, but
able to flip
he
the
wasn't
point.
in range. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And he needed to go flip because otherwise Apocalypse couldn't do the thing he did.
So,
I mean, I don't disagree. I think that the prio changes made Toad just so much more of a strong model, simply because it's like a safe grab that isn't affected by prio.
All right, we're seeing APOC activate here. We saw Famine Hop come out.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah. Yes, we did. You're right.
And he's gonna attack Rhino. He's going to kill a Rhino.
That is very likely, unless we see a recal from Diomlord, but I'm guessing not. Yeah. Oh, he's healing magic now. Nice.
Yep.
With Immortal Servants.
And not only magic, but also himself and Beast.
Yes, that's correct. And just to be clear, Apok did walk with the first here, so if he had flunked this attack into Rhino, Rhino would have gotten to activate. But I guess if he had landed a root, it wouldn't have mattered because he would have had the pestilence pop to push through 1 damage.
So why would Rhino have gotten to activate? He would have had a second attack to put him down, right?
No, he didn't. He didn't famine jump. I think he walked in the first one because he needed to stay within 2 magic.
Oh.
So he used famine jump now.
Gotcha.
But if he'd failed the attack but gotten a wild, he wouldn't have been able to ping him to death with pestilence.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so Johnny needs 5 points here to score out.
And he has 2 on Apocalypse, 1 on Iceman, and the Iceman point is completely safe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right now we're going through the motions. There is no way to save this game for Diomlord, I would say.
Yeah, Bill being slowed, he can't even get to APOC
he can walk
for
to
like
one.
a Hail
He can
Mary.
walk to 1 point, and if he doesn't take out magic, she will probably kill Rocket, Journey Thor, and then flip that point anyway.
Yeah.
I guess you could technically Hail Mary the summon the storm into Apoc and kill him,
Right.
but you won't be able to pick up the hammers, which is a problem.
Yep. Effectively accomplish nothing.
Yeah. I'm not sure that Valk gets within 2 of Iceman. Nomad.
Yeah, that's pretty far. I mean, technically, APOC, I guess, could die to that building being thrown into him.
But also, yeah, it is size 4. You need to completely blank and then fail all the 3 rerolls.
Yeah. Well, not sure what they're pinging.
Yeah. They might just be talking it out here. Like I know how Johnny plays. He knows that this game is won, so to speak. But like the Hail Mary is the Hail Mary for a reason, I guess.
Yep.
But I mean, he also has to pay 4 to throw it, which means he can only pick up 1 of the hammers.
Right. Yeah,
But
and
also,
he.
Johnny just hasn't played Brace yet, and Apoc is at 0 power, so like Brace will be up to stop the throw into Iceman. There's no way you can like he has 0 reason to play Brace before that.
Yep. Yep, and Iceman does have exactly 2 power to be able to brace.
Yeah, exactly.
He might just be going for the kill on
Points.
Magic here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to brace.
All right, I do not like that Brace.
I think
Magic
it's.
scored 0 points.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's just what you said, right? Like, Johnny kind of realizes this game is already won.
Yeah.
Good hit by Bill. Magic's dead if she doesn't do some rerolls and convert.
She only
she's
has 1
skull
reroll,
locked.
so yeah.
All right, well, moral victory there. Magic's off the board.
Yep. I mean, I guess Rocket can technically shoot Apocalypse, and Beast could potentially fail to flip the point for that Thor is standing on because he doesn't have enough power to both flip and both throw and flip. But I'm not sure it does anything because he has 3 victory points on the other side here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, there's 0. Yep. Yeah, well now the Valkyrie play is on, but it also means he's not flipping these 2 points.
All right, well, Beast activating for Johnny here.
Is he just punching Rocket maybe?
He's gonna pestilence.
Of course. Yeah. And he can throw Rocket away as well. Just make sure he can't do anything.
Yep.
And that secures 3 points down below. He can't flip both points on the other side and get the Hammer of Iceman, so that's game.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, Apoc is just he's very dominant right now, and Johnny's showing us just how hard it is to gain any ground back when one thing goes wrong here, right?
Oh shit! He also has a major spike into Rocket, which is it's just he's just
Yeah,
dead.
why
Didn't
not?
even need reels. Yeah. So I will say this one thing, which is me and Huggy are still to record our little episode on the changes. But I like one of the things I do believe is with AMG like doing like the buff every 3 thing that they're doing, and then hitting like Apox, like Magic and Gambit first,
Yeah,
is not going to help the case.
right.
So it could be as like I mean I'm not saying that Apoc isn't too strong, he is, but like it could just be a case of they are on the new power level to an extent, and the rest of the stuff isn't.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely not helping the case, right? It's
Yeah,
it's it's exacerbating what was
yeah,
already strong.
yeah. It's also like it's the whole thing where you're playing in what is basically just a full-on mid-range meta. Like all of the crises are mid-range, and then you have Apoc is the best mid-range list in the game.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly, Viper.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what things will look like in a few months when we have a whole new
Yeah,
crisis packet and
yeah,
more updates to stamina and all of that. So
yeah. I mean, I think they do need to tone Apoc down. He is in the hands of good players. His toolbox is so big,
yes,
uh, and like the way he can do things, you could sort of argue that like the famine superpower is almost equal to a space gem, and we know that that's costed at about 1 threat.
yes,
So like you could argue that there are definitely things you can do with this, and there are. Um, but we'll see what I think you probably need to hit pestilence. The pestilence cost is too low.
yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of not giving him tokens for free at the beginning of the round, but
Yeah, that one I could also see. It's very relevant. You could also just reduce his max amount of tokens,
sure, yeah,
which is also a big thing where it's like, oh, he's reliant on generating them. He can't just store them up. Being able to have 2 full 3 rerolls stored up is pretty big. You could just reduce that to like 3 or 4.
right.
Nomad, uh, I think that's part of the like the at least I feel like with Cassandra Nova being buffed, he gained a lot of power and intrusions for
Yeah,
himself.
the Cassandra Nova buff can kind of completely warp the way he plays at certain threat
Yeah,
levels.
exactly. It's just you need to play 5 wide, so it's only relevant at 19 and 20. And like 20, you get to do like the whole thing where you just play Famine, Cassandra Nova, and you get to play Death Gambit, Pest Beast, and War Magic, and it's really
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, I think there's something to be said about doing it at lower threat levels occasionally too, to have some turn zero nonsense
I
going
mean,
on.
I mean, they could easily slash APOC win rate by just introducing some 16 extracts.
Sure. Yep.
Like his that would change things definitely. It's one of those things that will really rough. Like get Paranoia back in, he's gonna hate that crisis.
Yep. Valkyrie coming to try to get some last minute stuff done on Gambit here.
Uh-huh.
Good
Wanna reroll?
defense roll.
Yeah, Gambit blocking 3. It's just oh no.
Yep. Nothing on the first attack.
Yeah, I haven't found her as impressive in Sentinels, Liam. Yeah, that is rough.
Oh wow,
Which
that was a spender.
Which crisis nomad? Because I mean, you don't play her on most crises, but like intrusions, I would probably play her. And winning party, I think. Infinity, and yeah, I don't like it there.
Alright,
I
I'm just
mean,
gonna go flip
we also know that they're buffing Sinister, so because they said on the on Gamers Guild.
Yeah, he could be a pretty nasty pestilence if he ends up being good.
Yeah. Hell, he could be a good famine. He has a freaking beam.
Yeah, no, fair.
Yeah. Okay, so right now we're seeing Valkyrie is doing her best to scrape through a few points, but she will be within range of the of everything that Johnny can throw at her. We'll see. Maybe he can't get. Oh yeah, he can.
Yeah, Johnny's gonna do his best to be relentless here and.
Yeah, he's just gonna do the bow
Bow
staff,
staff.
push her off, and flip it again.
Yep. And then what do you want to bet
helps.
Iceman goes and takes that point under Jane?
He's literally rolling 5 there.
Yep.
I mean, there we go. Yeah, he can walk famine.
Yep.
And then score it out 7-1 in the last round as well. Rough. Well, if he does need to roll a 50-50, I guess.
We saw Diomlord fail one, and now Johnny's failed one. They are
Yes.
even on failed flips.
Yes. So we're seeing 6-2 in the final round.
Yeah.
And I believe the game
All right,
is
let's
done.
jump into their channel.
Yes.
No,
Hey,
yeah,
guys.
but just before was bad round 2.
Yeah, round 2 also went really well for me as well. Hi guys, how's it going?
Hello.
Wait,
Hey. All right. Well, good game. Thanks for letting us stream that one.
Of course, yeah.
Diomlord, how did you feel going into this one with the crisis pool? What were you hoping for against APOC here?
no, it was really bad. For now, I saw if I'm playing, maybe I need. I usually need prefer Prio against Epoch. Also, I think this could be one of my worst setup. Also, I also have Mkran, but having this setup and no Prio, also with hammers, I think it's not so good for me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
rough.
definitely
And
feels uphill. Yeah.
no, yeah, usually I try to have to try to put it a little on dice against Apoc. But I think from the start, maybe only Valkyrie into Iceman was good. Then yeah, we saw the classic Rhino problem that if he can't make 2 power on the first attack, then
Yeah, it's really rough.
he can stampede.
Yeah, and I felt like it was 100 for me, like to deny you that or whatever, it felt so worth it to like just throw the horse dollar and like try to deny you the power or whatever. And it paid off, which was just beautiful. So and then yeah, you just like sat there with like your big horn just hanging out doing nothing. So
it's one of those rough things with Rhino. Really, like you said, you have the attack, and then Apoc just punishes it even further by applying root or poison, or in this case, just leaving him on 1, setting up the next round kill and putting you in a tough position for what to activate.
Yeah, maybe I was not sure about my team composition. Maybe I could go just for wide.
I was definitely
With,
concerned about you doing the 4 wide. If you go like the 2 5s and then Bill and whichever 4 you decide, that gets a little spookier for me because it's just like way more models to like deal with and fight through. So
one of those things where I feel like APOC really loves having prio as well. He plays like a control list that plays with prio, because he gets to kill something and then he gets to make all other activations bad.
exactly. Yep.
So like having a 4 wide at that point, but it's also 4 wide on Kron just means maybe you lose some points.
Yeah, because like the list I like play can rotate exceptionally well. Everyone has like extra mobility stuff other than Gambit, but he's got that sweet size 3 reposition, so which was ultra effective this game. I gotta say, he like didn't do his normal kill stuff. He just got to bonk people, and it felt great.
Yep.
Diomlord, did you have, because I noticed you activated Jane pretty early in round 1. Did you ever consider saving her a bit later? And like, because you did go with the charge into Iceman. You could have thrown Iceman back towards your home Mcron and maybe hit her with an attack from Jane. Hit him with an attack.
Yeah, probably it was better. I could.
Because I feel like I did like and also like maybe I don't know. Is the idea that you felt Bill was the better model to protect the hammer on like this side down here?
Yeah, because like at the start he put a gambit here, and there was bits on this side. Also, it was not so happy because I know he wants to do pestilence with beast.
Yeah.
But like maybe if we went with beast to take the hammer on this side, then it was maybe worse for me on this side because I had the only Valkyrie on my editor that I can't expose to get the hammer.
Yeah. So when Beast attacked, this is a question from the chat. When Beast attacked Bill, did you ever consider aggressiving towards instead?
He missed the trigger. Like he.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he like I did the damage or whatever, and then he just kind of like flopped on that or whatever and missed it. And then,
okay. Yeah.
No, after So after that, it was it's like I already did conditions, no going back. Yep.
Yeah. Like I forget it in the moment.
That's rough.
I would have tried to come like.
Yeah, you definitely come closer or whatever, and then you're or whatever instead of me letting you just have my way with you. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It would be a little better, but I think a beast can also throw me like this way. So
yeah, you just kind of go away from everyone, and then if you want to do anything, you have to like just spend all your moves and stuff, which I'm okay with. So
you're doing your best to get APOC nerfed, Johnny.
I mean, what was his old version of APOC? He's way worse now, right, guys? Right?
Oh god.
He definitely didn't just get buffed or anything. No.
Oh yeah.
So Diomlord, how do you feel about Asgard with the change? I mean, it feels like they got hit pretty hard with the throw changes.
I didn't try it very much with the new rules.
Yeah.
But probably it will be harder to play that way. Yeah. Maybe if I will try something, for sure I will take Rhino out.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There are a lot of characters. Maybe also my editor. Maybe you have to play using more the spender. I don't know. But
that's fair.
It's to try, but probably it's a little worse. I can see my.
Yeah, we did hear that they said they were thinking about like introducing some buffs to Thor 2 again because he got sort of sidelined by the changes.
Yeah, I saw that too. He got like double hit, which brutal. Poor guy.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. That's all of the questions I had. I mean, we saw you putting up a good fight into both rough dice from the start, Diomlord, and then like the the escalating problem, and the recal into Thor was heartbreaking to see.
Yeah, that was the
rough.
juiciest recall I think I've ever been a part of.
It was
to be quite honest,
and I was like, oh, maybe Johnny can recal and then do servants because you stack the skulls, and then I was like, oh no, he didn't need to. That was rough to see. I'm sorry, Diomlord, that was oof.
Yeah, there also with at the start of the round, because Rhino was left on 1 health. I can't really do the disintegrating and everything with only 1 health. So the game was from round 2. It was really bad for point. So I thought I needed to risk with my Thor.
Yeah, I agree with the play.
Yes,
I do too. Yes, 100%. That was correct.
I feel like you definitely had like the you need to make things happen, and you needed to take out preferably both APOC and Magic in that activation and secure the hammers to that side, and it'll be like, and then maybe you can like chase Rhino down, chase Iceman down with Rhino, stuff like that. So I think that definitely felt like the correct call. It was just like rough to see it fail the way it did.
Yeah,
absolutely. So.
Yeah, because also Odin's Blessing, Doomer's Prophecy is not so risky into APOC, because apart from APOC, there's only maybe Beast, Iceman was
like
here.
Beast, APOC, and like Gambit can also mess you up a little too. So
also Gambit if is really near. So and still also if I don't roll different dice. I still have Odin and Rikal.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah,
it's like not
pretty good
an
spot
automatic kill on my turn.
Yeah, I think that's cool. It's also like like you said, it was only the bow staff and APOC. And I mean, you could do 1 5-die attack with Beast, I guess. Which, if you keep on rolling the way you did, Johnny, maybe that would have been enough.
Look, Beast knew the assignment. It was fluff or whatever into Bill, get conditions, just get exactly enough, and throw down when he needed to, and he passed with flying colors. So
all right,
cool guy. Before we go, I just wanted to say shout out to all of the Beatmen. You guys are like the best fucking team, and you're amazing and great, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So thank you all. So.
Well, no, shout out to both of you because Diomlord, everyone loved seeing Asgard come to the finals. Another great run. Sure. I mean, you're a previous TTS champion, so great job on another great run. Johnny, congratulations on just furthering your dominance this entire year. Congrats on winning the first ever Secret Wars TTS League.
Thanks. Yeah. Feels great. So,
you guys gonna be back? I mean, Johnny's gonna be back. Are you gonna be back next year, Diomlord?
Yeah, for sure. I'll try again.
Awesome. Very cool.
Cool. Well, thank you guys. Thank you, caller, for joining me on this, and
thank you for having me. It was fun to be here.
Yeah, thank you for the streaming.
All right, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.